Hello, in this video I want to record and share for anybody who is interested on a similar solution, a virtual private network based on WireGuard. So the first thing is a summary of the problem and what I want to achieve with the VPN. And after that, you can see on the screen the basic setup. I will just highlight the main things um, that I found out when I was doing the setup and experimenting with different setups with WireGuard. Uh, Similar network can be created with another VPN tool, so the choice of WireGuard is because I have been using it for some time and I was using it in a very simple setups. So I just wanted to expand to solve a situation that I wanted to use my own computers. So just to explain briefly what I tried to achieve and what I actually achieved, I'm very happy that it was simple and worked well. I have a home network, as you can see here on the top left corner, which is connected to fiber optic, and there is a number of computers connected to it. In fact, all the computers are connected to the home network when I'm at home. But the problem is when I'm not at home, and it happens with my way of living, is that I'm on travel or I'm out of home, so I can't get access to all of my computers, and particularly to a computer which I have set it up as a server. So I needed something that can give me access to it at all the time. And as I mentioned in the past, I used to create a WireGuard connection to it just on a peer-by-peer, peer-to-peer basis, or by using SSH tunnels. But this is not as versatile and as good as what I have done at the moment, and I'm very happy that it worked that easy and that well. So, as I said, I got this home network, and on the server, just for information, it is just a Proxmox virtual environment with a number of services working. I don't, I will not explain this for this video. However, I got a laptop that I'm using it when I'm even if I'm at home or outside of home. But as I mentioned, the problem is that if I go out of home and if I need the same environment as that I got on the server, um, it apparently needs some connection. So to connect the laptop to internet, I'm using a 4G mobile router, and and I can connect other devices to the mobile router as well. So for the purpose of experiments, also I'm using a Raspberry Pi device just to develop some things for I Raspberry Pi programming, and it is very well linked with the IoT concepts. But the Raspberry Pi itself can be connected to the home, to the mobile, to any other network. So this is the idea. And also I have mobile phones that are also connected via the 4 or 5G networks straight to the to the mobile networks. So to get all these devices connected, I have decided that it will be good, to do some setup using VPN. So I have checked some open source VPNs, and uh, I decided to use WireGuard. again, I'm not in a position to do any comparisons of whether to use WireGuard or not to use it. What I could say is that it worked well with my solution that I'm showing at the moment, the layout. Um, and also, just for a reference, I wanted to replicate the Proxmox environment also on my laptop for development um, purposes, so I can do work when I'm offline with my laptop somewhere on the road or somewhere where I don't have a good internet connection. So even if it's not working, I got some of the services that I need and that I can use offline. But so the next thing to that I want to record, and it is the main bit, is that actually the WireGuard setups are very simple. So the key uh, the key elements are just to say to put some IP table post routing rules that needs to be added on the server. Also, I have decided to use the laptop as well as a server. So I have put also DNS servers there for to be easy to use. So on the server, I got .server namespace, and on the laptop.laptop. However, to use the server and the laptop to allow the traffic from the containers, I needed to set up these IP table rules. Very simple, I should say. This is something I have tried with different configurations, but I came to this solution that it's that simple setup. And the other element to mention is this allowed IPs. So apparently the addresses for the VPN addresses 10.10. I have decided to use 10.10 for the VPN, but also to include the addresses of the two subnets, local networks, one which is on the home router and another one which is on the mobile router. So from the server, apparently it adds the network to the mobile router, and on the laptop I am adding the network um, to the server, and on any other device I just need to add the three of those. Apparently the Raspberry Pi doesn't need any IP tables or any other um, setups because there is nothing on the Raspberry Pi that I want to have access from. So this is the setup. This is how it looks like. And just as a quick demonstration, if I get to the Raspberry Pi, let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger so it is visible on the screen. But I'm at the moment this is just a session on the Raspberry Pi. So if I do pings to, for example, to the server, they are coming. I'm working with all devices currently connected via the VPN, and they are giving pretty decent times for the ping. So the same will be to the laptop. So this root.laptop is the actual Proxmox servers. But yeah, for simplicity, also made a able to uh, get domain names for the containers inside the Proxmox virtual environment. So like So as you can see, all the connectivity, it's working. It is working with the IP addresses. It took me some time also to set up the bind9 DNS servers to be able to use the uh, more descriptive um, computer names. Uh, However, I think yeah, it is. These are the times that the VPN is giving. At the moment, all the devices are linked, so the Raspberry Pi and the laptop and the home server, they are connected to the local area network, and it is giving a decent speed. One thing to mention about the Proxmox, the two, the laptop and the server Proxmoxes are not connected in a cluster simply because they are not always connected together and it's very slow. So there is no point to make them as a cluster. They are just as two separate virtual environments, and it is just to let me do things when I'm on the laptop or when I'm using them at home. So this is the video demonstration and the record. And for anybody watching, any feedback, comments, or suggestions or questions are welcome. However, yeah, this is as simple as and easy as to create such a small network. Or I I can't comment on how big it can be, but currently with this setup, it works very well in my case. So thank you for your attention and bye bye.